remember, it's not that long ago that some people seriously thought the people playing those role-playing games were actually Satanists. Hello, Joey here. Well, I'm gonna tell you my reaction, my response, my opinion, my view, my overview of something here. Christian fear of Monster Energy Drink! Monster! Alright, so somebody had posted this, which I find kind of interesting. Alright, it looks as though the video was originally posted by one Andrew Blevins. You guys gotta check this video out real quick. LOL. Laughing out loud. I witnessed this in person. Haha. So, the person who posted it obviously realizes there's a certain amount of humor to be found in this. Too, I guess it's a Facebook video, because I found it on Facebook. It was sent to me on Facebook, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. The person who sent it to me. Alright, so let's just see how interesting this is. This looks like it might be.
Look at your M closely. There's a gap right here in the letter M. It's never connected. So you go into Hebrew. The letter Vav is also the number 6. Short top, long tail. Short top, long tail.
Well, they're definitely taking a good look at the Monster Energy Drink logo. Might be going a little far with analyzing it. Let's just see where this is going if you don't already know.
You could have here in Hebrew 666 on the can. But my interest is the word monster. What do you see in the O?
Now, we've already gone 666 with this and the monster logo, so, somebody's really into that monster logo, and not in the way that people would think of when you see it as a decal on cars, or just plain enjoying how it looks on the energy drink can. So we've already know that there's a 666 in there. What else are we gonna find?
There's a cross. Okay.
There's a cross. Well, now we're getting all Christian. Well, 666 kind of Christian. It comes from Christian mythology, a little bit of social satire in the Bible. Alright, we've gone from 666 to a cross. Alright, what could be our issue with the cross and the monster logo? Really, it just looks like a line down the O, but
it doesn't even look like there is a cross.
yeah, no, but I suppose parts of the O cross with it. Anyway, let's just see here.
What has Christ got to do with an energy drink?
That is a good question.
Let alone the name monster. So I don't...
Well, he is supposed to be a half supernatural being, so yeah, I could see that working, monster.
Well, maybe this is a Christian company then. The FC at the bottom of the can. Do you know what that stands for? That's the F word. Can. In fact, they...
Well, it could also be a name for her, but then the C letter wouldn't be can anymore.
Write it on the side of the can, so I know that's the F word. Okay. Now, do you know what a MILF is? Yes. That's on the box. MILFs dig it, and you will too. This is not a Christian company at all. So...
But why would they be required to be a Christian company, one might ask. But apparently this is being said as if we should already assume that they have to be a Christian company. Alright, let us continue.
Why would they have a cross on the can? Here is the message. Antichrist. 666 in Hebrew. And then the Bible talks about the beast.
Yeah, well, there's the 666 again, where the Monster Energy Drink logo, or their tagline, Unleash the Beast. Yeah, once again, somebody who, the same sort of situation where you see a couple spots of extra dark bread in your toast, and you see an image of Jesus. They've found Satanism in what was supposed to be just kind of a cool logo. All right.
In Revelation, and look at Monstrous ad. This is their statement. You see these M's everywhere. Hats, t-shirts, bumper stickers. Is there another agenda here? If God can use people and product, so can Satan.
Yeah, Satan must be using the Monster Energy drink according to this. Much like Beetlejuice uses his name to appear. You know, you have enough 666s, which, symbol of the beast, and then the beast will appear. I don't know, it seems to be.
And look at it this way. Even if the M was not the issue, you cannot deny that that is a cross.
Well, I think we've already established we could be uncertain whether or not that counts as a cross, but okay.
What is witchcraft? When the cross goes upside down.
As a witch, I can say that's not true.
Yeah, as an atheist who has paid a little bit of attention to various religions, including just enough of paganism and Wicca and witchcraftery, yeah, that doesn't sound like any sort of description of witchcraft. But as she said, the cross goes upside down, and then she tips the bottle back. Now, maybe tipping the cross upside down, maybe that's the Beetlejuice-like moment that's supposed to unleash Satan.
Bottoms up. And the devil laughs.
Well, it's not just the devil laughing, but, yeah. But, the mentality of, this reminds me of the mentality of this getting so upset about something that might not be Christian enough, that, oh no, this might be anti-Christian. It just kind of reminds me of when they get angry about using the term holiday to describe Christmas and New Year's and not saying Christmas. When holiday means holy day. Oh no. That's basically what holiday means. I mean, it's generally used to mean something more secular nowadays, but then again, so is Christmas. But, yeah, so she's just upset because this, to her, is satanic, even if it's just coincidentally satanic, and just meant to look kind of monstrous and cool.
Something to think about.
Yeah, it might be something to think about, but the line that actually meant a little bit to me in there was when she said bottoms up. That also could lead to the mentality of this. That maybe somebody was quite drunk when they thought, I think the Monster Energy drink logo is satanic.
This is how clever Satan is, and how he gets into the Christian home and a Christian's life, and it breaks God's heart.
Cleverness might have something to do with this, but yeah, there's sort of a psychological thing going on in there. I wouldn't call it cleverness going on in there. Paranoid schizophrenia, maybe?
Jesus said, my people perish for lack of knowledge.
His people perish for lack of knowledge. Yeah, but that could be kind of prophetic. It could be, if you don't learn some science, you're all going to die. Yeah.
Just look at the Dark Ages.
Yeah. And when you also think about it, she's going on about biblical things. The magical apple at the start of the whole book. I mean, you had the magical apple. Two naked people hanging around, and you got a magic apple, and a snake wants them to eat the magic apple. What does the magic apple give them that's so evil? Wisdom. So right there, they have issues with wisdom, knowledge, ideas, thought, and apparently some thoughts were going on inside of her head, or somebody's head. Maybe somebody encouraged her. I don't know, but something mental's going on in somebody's head somewhere, and now they're scared of the Monster Energy drink logo. Yeah. And it says, I think it says show special $10 in the corner there. I'm not sure, but so there we have a warning about how Monster Energy drink will unleash the beast. And apparently that beast is the beast, as in Satan. Um, yeah, I don't think so. I think maybe you just caffeinate yourself to the point where you become an Incredible Hulk. As for Satan, he's still just as imaginary as ever. No amount of caffeine you put in your system is going to conjure him up. Yeah, I guess that's about all you can say about that.
Superstitious people scared of imaginary things.
And, and concerned about the logo on an energy drink can. Well, there you go. This is a dusty old can of Mean Bean. A name I like because it reminds me of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean machine for the Sega Genesis. And also this was a really great flavor. But I've drunk a lot of energy drinks over the years and rinsed out and saved some of the cans just because I thought they looked cool. So here's a chance to take a close-up look. Part of the M does look a bit detached, but clearly it was designed to be like it was an M scratched by a monster's claw. As for that cross, well, I never really thought of that as a cross. It's an O. It has a line down through it. Somebody thought the font looked cool, but yeah, sure. I could see how some people would consider that to be a cross, but as a satanic image, they're really grasping at straws to really say this is all that satanic. There's the scary logo. Monster. Now, when you think about it, should you feel sorry for the person that has issues with the Monster Energy drink logo? I mean, on one hand, you have to be missing something important to life and general functioning to consider this a threat, a problem, an issue with your life. I mean, you'd have to be missing something. And then to think of the level of craziness you'd have to be programmed with.
Brainwashed to believe.
And on some level, you'd have to both consciously and subconsciously decide to go with it, too. Because, I mean, you have to stop and think about these things at some point. So maybe you shouldn't feel sorry for them, I mean. Now that's what I'm kind of thinking, is I'm wondering, should I feel sorry for them, or shouldn't I feel sorry for them? Because they got to be some form of culture warrior where they're like, this isn't the culture I like, it's a monster! They got to be like the people that are against Halloween and want to keep the Christ in Christmas, because saying Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year might accidentally include, Hanukkah and Kwanzaa,
It might actually include all people.
Yeah. On some level, I kinda have to feel sorry for this person who believes Satan is, I don't even know if you'd say sending messages on an energy drink can, somehow threatened by the satanic qualities of an energy drink can. On some level, I have to feel sorry for them, wonder if I should laugh about this. I mean, as crazy as it is, it's really only an extension of the idea that all of life comes down to a battle between Yahweh and Satan. These cosmic battles are not merely battles between angels and demons on the other side of subspace where we can't see it in another heavenly realm. No. Not just that, but even on an energy drink can, the packaging of an energy drink. Let's face it, in this day and age, somebody isn't in that position where they're looking for demons in an energy drink can unless there's some kind of culture warrior. And let's face it, the culture warriors, mentality like this would give us the Dark Ages again. It gave us the Dark Ages before. It gives us censorship. It causes stress and misery. It impedes science. It works its way into laws. So this person's probably quite serious. But this person probably, it's in their conscious or subconscious, they're probably just trying to be a culture warrior. And as such, there's something we should be afraid of. We should be angry about. And therefore we shouldn't feel too sorry about finding it funny. I'm here to try, well, Sonic the Hedgehog Speed Energy Drink. And I also have Mega Man E-Tank.